How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got week 3 of the USM Dynasty. We sit at 1-1, and we face the South Florida Bulls, who we haven't seen in 2012, and this is a big game because we have Jake Boyce coming in for a visit. So far, we are the third favorite. Ole Miss and Mississippi State are number 1 and 2, with Memphis and Tulane right behind us. We also have Lanier visiting, and I believe, well, come on, why don't you look? So we have a few visits scheduled this week. I'm trying to see. We have Brutus here. He's coming to Austin Brutus, the cornerback from Mize, Mississippi. We got, and then I believe Keenan's the other one who we've got visiting this week. Mississippi State is the favorite. I even really thought about kind of just giving up on him. He is from West Point, Mississippi. He is an improviser quarterback. He's a gym 3-star, so he's one of the better people at his position, with 89 throw power and mid-80s accuracy with his throws. But again, like I said, Mississippi State is the favorite for him, so he's coming to visit here early on. And if we can get the win against the Bulls, we could do quite well. First Saturday night game here at The Rock, and we take the field in the all-black unis because of it. I'm really nervous about this game. I tend to, whenever I play a Dynasty mode with the Southern, I've gone through a few of them. I tend to get rocked by the Bulls, and like I said, they used to be one of our Conference USA rivals, but we haven't played them in football since 2012. So it's been about 12 years, hoping to get the win here. And Rodemeyer is going to start the game with a sack, so that's not ideal. On defense, we'll get a sack right back as we sack Israel Carter. So already a defensive showing here. Just a few plays into the first. Moving along here, Carter looking to throw up the middle, and he's going to reach his man for the first down as they get to the red zone now. He's looking to hand it off to the running back. The running back dodges one of the tackles and is into the end zone for a touchdown. So that's how the scoring gets underway here for a USF touchdown. So 7-0 early on, a few plays into about halfway through the first quarter, and Teron Keith is the man who breaks the seal. Look at him dodge one tackle and make his way into the end zone, but it's still very early. Rodemeyer up the middle to Karan Heath for a first down. 1st and 10 now on the 48, I should say. Handing it off to Pittman. He breaks through and pushes his way up midfield. 3rd and 1 into the red zone now. On the 14, Rodemeyer throwing it to Heath. And there he's going to find his way into the end zone just barely for a Southern Miss touchdown. And we've tied this ball game up at 7 apiece. I love the shallow cross. A little bit too much, probably. It is definitely a crutch play, and a crutch play for me, but we will take it. Hey, if they can't defend it, I'll take advantage, right? Now, USF going for the field goal here in the second quarter, and the kick is no good off of the goalposts. That's huge. The CPU, I feel like, never misses a field goal attempt. But they missed one here, and it is still tied, and when it should really be 10-7. So that's huge for the Golden Eagle offense as we look to get things going. Rodemeyer's throw misses. It was intended for Dakota Thomas, but it's incomplete. He's made a few good throws today so far. Up the middle, back to Heath for a gain of, well, I don't know, math is hard, but for a first down, and to Dakota Thomas, I believe, for the touchdown to make it 14-7 Southern Miss. So we're up a score here in the second. So that's big. The junior wide receiver making the catch in the end zone. And that's what Rodemeyer excels at. He excels at those short and medium passes. So we're looking to keep doing those for success. 1st and 10. Carter hands it off. Play action, actually, it looks like. And he gets the ball. Actually, it's fumbled, but USF does recover. So that's a good play from the Southern offense. Of course, you'd like to recover that ball, but pushing him back for a 3rd and 10 will help. Trying to figure out what play I want to try to run here. Carter looking to throw in the backfield all the way down into the end zone, but well, just outside of the end zone, but that's a great throw. I don't know how you defend those throws like that, but that was great. He's made about half of his passing attempts for a total of 133 yards, although that pass right there probably cranked up the yards total. So 1st and goal on the 3. Carter hands it off, but the running back is taken down there at the 3-yard line. So we're approaching halftime, still 14-7, 48 seconds to go. On the 6, so a loss of 3 actually for the Bulls. Carter looking to throw into the end zone, and it's intercepted! That's a big play to end the half. We will take that. MJ Daniels with the interception. Rodemeyer hands it off to Pittman, and for a gain of 7. Or a gain of 8, I should say. 39 seconds to go in the half. Southern trying to keep the ball and keep the lead up to Kareem Heath. He's got all the room in the world as he gets past midfield. A timeout once again. Trying to get into field goal range. Southern doesn't have much time on the clock. Rodemeyer looking to throw once again. This time it's bad. It was intended for Heath, but of course the ball didn't go where he was going. So 30 seconds left. Heath again is the intended target, and this time he catches it. And I was trying to, I don't know what I was doing here. You'd think I would go for the field goal, but I guess not. We're going for the throw. Pittman up the middle for the 1st down, 1st and goal. We have 4 seconds left. I can't find the field goal. Here we go. Can we line up in time? We can't. The accelerated clock gets us. So that's disappointing. I should have gone for the field goal sooner. Will that cost us? I'm not sure. Right now at halftime, we do have the lead. And Kareem Heath is the one for that. Sorry, y'all. My cat is chewing on something he should not be. Silly boy. Alright. So far so good. 14-7 good guys, but we're only at the halfway point. And it would be nice if we could have gotten that field goal off a little sooner to make it a 10-point lead, but oh well. On to the 3rd. Southern on defense. USF at midfield. And that's why you go for the field goal when you can. On the 1-yard line, another great throw from Carter. And USF looking to tie it up here on the 1. Carter trying to give it to his running back, but he gets stopped there at the 1, or at the 4. The Southern Miss defense, surprisingly, kept us into this game. I'm very impressed so far. USF is like 4 or 5 points better than us, but Carter's going to take it into the end zone himself and walk it right on in to tie this ball game up, helping his own cause, and we're all squared up here. But I'm still very impressed with this game. We're doing quite well. We're holding our own. Like I said, USF is a lot better than we are, and overall anyways. Of course, they were in Alabama last week and it didn't go very well. 20-7 loss. You can watch those highlights in last week's USM video. Carter is going to get sacked. Well, not sacked, but tackled. But he's able to get the throw off to the wide receiver. And he's looking to give USF the lead. And, well, that's one way to do it. 2 quick plays from Israel Carter. And it's 21-17. So we did eventually get a field goal. We settled for one, but, you know, we'd like it to be a little bit better. So Rodemeyer back out there. And that's the first down. Here we go, first and goal with 5 minutes to play in the fourth. Rodemeyer to Heath for the touchdown. That's his second of the game, I believe. And it is 21-24. I couldn't remember the score for a second. So, we lead by 3. That helps. Back them up for first and 10 now. Second and 10 with 37 seconds to go. Which it's frustrating. You want to stop them here, but they could easily, they're within field goal range or just about, so. And the CPU doesn't miss. That's going to help out a lot. Another good throw from Carter. First and 10 on the 10. And it's time to panic a little bit if you're me. If you're just a viewer, you probably don't care as much, but it's first and goal on the 10. Trying to not give up the lead here late. Carter taken down at the 14. Another timeout, this time for USF. We have one timeout left. They have none. On the 14th, second and goal. Carter hands it off, but the running back doesn't get very far. Third and goal on the 16. I hate this, no huddle, hurry up defense and offense. USF has done it a lot. Into the end zone. He does not catch it. It's incomplete. And they will have to go for the field goal. Fourth and goal. 12 seconds left. Let's see if they can get it. This is for the tie here. 12 seconds. Field goal. They missed one earlier, but that one's good. So from the left, they can kick them in. From the right, not so much. On to overtime. 24-24. My first overtime experience in college football. Here you see the rules. So, a team must attempt 2-point conversion. Blah, blah, blah. Or, no, that's second and third overtime. I was so caught up trying to read the rules. Because I'm a football noob, as you guys probably can tell. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? But I don't know how overtime works. So, USF is going to start with the ball. Because, again, I was like, I don't know what this means. So first overtime experience, and we have a couple of recruits on the line. So we start on defense. At the 25. Carter is going to have the ball himself, and he doesn't get very far. A gain of nothing. Second down. Carter hands it off to the running back to the left for a gain of 3. Third and 7. Here we go. Carter calling his play. He's going to hold on to the ball. He's got plenty of room, and he picks up the first down at the 15. He's helping himself out. I feel like he's been one of the biggest contributors so far. He's not afraid to hold on to onto the football. Incomplete pass. Looking to throw to the right. And he makes contact with his receiver, number 2, but not much there. A gain of 6, third and 4. They inch ever so close to the 9. Carter into the end zone. It's not caught. Good deflection from the Southern Miss defense as they were trying to catch it. And look where they are. They're on the right-hand side once again. They missed it when they tried this earlier. Will they get in this time? No, it's off the post again. I told you guys, if we can just keep them kicking from the right side, we have a good chance. And that is exactly what occurred. So now it's our turn out on the 25. A field goal will win it. Rodemeyer looking to throw to Heath, and not much there. In fact, it's incomplete. Y'all, it's so hard to just not go with shallow crosses all day because they work for me. Take Heath again, and maybe Tate should be looking at somebody else because it's not working. 3rd and 10. We have barely moved. Just need to get a little closer. Heath's open this time. We'll get a little bit closer. 4th and 1, and we go for the 33-yard field goal. Can we get it in for the win? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Or did Florida do that? Someone did that. It wasn't me. Here we go. And it's good! Almost a little bit wide, but the field goal is good, and we take this game in overtime, 27-24. That's a big win for the Golden Eagles as we come in and improve to 2-1 against the Bulls, and that helps with our, recruits. That's big. Kareem Heath trying to get some people on this team here. The junior tight end, he had 2 touchdowns, 209 receiving yards with 21 catches. I really relied on him a lot. Okay, so before we advance the week to see what's going on, we got one game to look at this week, and we're going back to Alabama. I think we've seen them pretty much every week so far, but here we go. Alabama taking on Wisconsin, another top 25 matchup. And, of course, something interesting to look at. Last week, I believe, Ohio State lost to, I think it was Western Michigan? Something like that, but Ohio State lost. So, not many perfect teams left in this season so far. And in fact, we'll see the perfect teams next week in week 4. A couple of them anyways. Wisconsin in the red zone. Van Dyke looking to get it in himself, and he will for a Badger touchdown. 7-0, Alabama with the ball. Milroe with a sack. Wisconsin now has the ball, and Van Dyke is in some hot water, and he's going to fumble it. And I believe Alabama recovers the ball. Milroe looking to throw under pressure, and he throws it away. So Alabama had an opportunity, but they had to settle for the field goal. Van Dyke there in his own zone, deep in his own zone, and he's sacked all the way at the 5-yard line. This is not a good game. Alabama's going to pick up a couple points on the safety. And the offenses are being shut down by each team's defense. We've already had some sacks going on here. Plenty of room for number 25 or 26 to run in for the touchdown. 12-7 Alabama. Looking at halftime, Alabama in the red zone. Milroe in trouble again, and he's sacked again. Picking things up in the third. Let's see if we can get some offense going for the Badgers. Van Dyke's going to hold on to the ball. He's going to drop it. And they will hold on to the football and recover it. 3rd and 4. Second fumble of the game for Wisconsin. And again, more pressure in the backfield. Another sack. Not a great game for either team. This quarterback's a very sloppy play, if you ask me, but nobody did, so. So that's Overton's first sack today, but Alabama's had like 3, I think. Alabama with the ball. Milroe throwing downfield, and that's a good play. Moving the chains. Milrow handing it off to his running back for a nice solid gain. Wisconsin back in the red zone. 3rd and 2 on the 4. Van Dyke looking to throw in. And that's a touchdown, Wisconsin. That Badger looks terrifying. 13-12. Alabama with the ball with 4 minutes to play. Downfield, and it's in for it's a field goal. I didn't even notice. I have my screen zoomed in, but it's a field goal. And Alabama is going to take this one 15-13 thanks to that last-minute field goal. So they beat number 24, Wisconsin. And that is the one highlight game of the week. Your player of the game is Lawson, the linebacker. 2 sacks, 3 tackles, not bad at all. No defensive touchdown, though. What a shame. But this was a defensive-heavy game. Kind of a boring game overall. But, hey, you know what? Alabama improves to 2-1. And I wonder if this will even keep Wisconsin in the top 25. So let's move on to week 4. Here we go. Let's see what's happened in recruiting. And we have our first commit, the 3-star Jim Terrell Keenan from West Point, Mississippi, has committed to play quarterback here at Southern Miss. So that clutch week 3 victory helps us out greatly in getting us our first commit of the season. And again, a 3-star Jim at that. So Trey Pinkley is the Sun Belt Defensive Player of the Week. 2 sacks last week. And he's also the National Player of the Week. So good for him. And then on the offensive side, a great game for us. Kareem Heath is the Sun Belt and National Offensive Player of the Week. You saw he was player of the game, so these stats aren't anything new, but 209 yards on 21 catches and 2 touchdowns for Heath. So let's see how that also affected Boyce and Brutus. So there you guys see, Ole Miss is still his favorite, and he visits Ole Miss week 4, so we probably won't win out on him. But I'm very surprised. That win did help us out a lot with Boyce. Brutus, we are well in the lead for him. And of course, Keenan has decided to commit to Southern Miss. There you see 89 throw power, 81 break sack, 83 speed, 82 throw on the run, under pressure is an 83. And there's another quarterback that we're looking at. But Kentucky so far is his favorite. But looking at Brutus, Tulane, he visits Tulane in week 11. I have a feeling we can lock him up by week 4, week 4 or 5 or so. We're going to hard sell him as well, just to really seal the deal. Proximity to home is an A+. So some of those grades for hard sell aren't amazing, but, it's okay. We'll go ahead and hard sell So as well. Tobias So, he visits in week 6. Power rushing athlete. Tulane there, hot on our heels. And then just anybody else who we could set up for visits, we'll try to do that now. We only really have time or enough points for 1 visit. So I wouldn't mind setting up Darth, Adrian Darth, I guess, the punter. He's a gym. That's really the only reason. So I don't even think I set him up for 1. See, now this is the other guy, Morgan Lowe, the quarterback. He's an improviser, and right now we are well behind in second place for him. He has a little bit better throw power, but what am I trying to say? I'm fine with who we got, and I wouldn't be too upset if we lost him. So it looks like Dom Gideon is gonna receive a visit, I think. Come on, pass me. What'd you do? So yes, Don Gideon is going to have our next visit against Louisiana. And we'll also try and hard sell him to kind of seal the deal. Not him. Brian Northrop. See, okay, I'll just pause here really quick. Because the issue that I ran into is I forgot what tab I was on. I was on the ready for visit tab. So I'm like over here like, let me hard sell or sway some of these guys. It's not the guy that I originally scheduled the visit with. Like, it's not Gideon. But I didn't even notice. I'm just in my own little world. So really, all you need to know about this week recruiting wise is that Gideon's coming in to visit in week 6, I believe. And we got Keenan, and we're probably going to lose Boyce, but hey, I'm really impressed with the showing that we came up with as we just kind of adjust and start hard selling some of these guys who were in their top 5-4. Probably not going to land Boyce, but Gideon, we're hoping to land him. He's a 4-star safety from Oxford. Going to be competing with Ole Miss on that one. But anyways, that's kind of what we're doing with recruiting. And like I said earlier with Southern, our coaching goal is 4 wins in the season. We're already halfway there, so already, in my opinion, exceeding expectations. I can't imagine we lose, the rest of 9 straight, but I guess you never know. So yeah, that will wrap things up next week with Southern. We, of course, are on the road at Jacksonville State, but we're also going to take a look at a couple of surprising teams. We're going to go, and not look at the national spotlight, so to speak. We're going to look at Georgia Tech because they are 4-0. We're going to look at San Jose State out in the Mountain West because they're 3-0. And I just thought, when are we ever going to go out to the Mountain West? The game's never going to be like, watch San Jose State. And then we will have a top 25 ranked game as well to look at on top of all that. So an action-packed video this week and an action-packed video next week. So if you liked what you saw, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Here on the channel right now, we've got Mondays set for Southern Miss football, Wednesdays for the Reds franchise on MLB The Show, and Fridays our Michigan Dynasty. So I hope to see you guys there. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.